How long of a reset are you going to need?
Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, we're going to do Mr. Patel first. We're on the record in clause number 326830, the state of Texas versus Chirag Patel. Mr. Patel, yes. We have Mr. Patel appearing via Zoom. Is that correct, Mr. Patel?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Patel, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. LeBlanc is your attorney. Mr. LeBlanc, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Judge. Thanks.
Okay, Mr. LeBlanc, do you have an announcement in Mr. Patel's case?
Yes, Judge. We need a little more time to give it to the prosecutor. I've gotten the discovery, but I hadn't been able to discuss the case with the prosecutor yet, Judge, so I need a little more time.
So you just need a little bit more time to negotiate. How much time you need? 30 days, 60 days, 45? Or?
30 days is fine, Judge.
30, okay. Just hold on a minute.
Okay. 3/19, please docket your calendar.
I will.
3/19, okay, so that's March 19 of 2021. Mr. Patel, thank you for being so patient with the court. And Mr. Patel, you are excused. Your case has been reset and you can get with your attorney.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. LeBlanc, if you want to give me a call on that case, I'll be in the office all day.
I'll do that. I'll call you later today.
Okay, we're on the record in clause number 319582, the state of Texas versus Juan Antonio Cardenas Mendoza. Is your full name Juan Antonio Cardenas Mendoza?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Cardenas Mendoza?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Cardenas Mendoza, you are here represented by your attorney who is appearing via Zoom, Mr. Todd LeBlanc. Mr. LeBlanc, Mr. Mendoza case is on the motion to revoke probation docket. Mr. LeBlanc, do you have an announcement for the court?
Judge, I do. I guess it kind of depends on if he's, we were in court before, and I believe he was supposed to take care of some probation responsibilities.
Okay.
And so I just don't know if he's done that.
Ms. Barlow, who is his probation officer, Ms. Barlow, Mr. Mendoza had, I see here he was supposed to complete 60 hours of community service and make payments. Has he done that?
No, Your Honor, he hasn't made any payment or performed any community service.
Okay, now, what recommendation do you have?
The office is recommending to proceed with revocation.
Okay, now, Mr. LeBlanc, you'd like to get a date?
Yes, Judge.
For that? How much time do you need?
A standard reset should be fine, Judge. Just give me time to talk with him about it.
You want 3/19 or 3/26?
Let's do the 3/26 because I give him a little bit more time.
We can do 4/9 if you like.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's put it at 4/9.
You got it.
So it's going to be...
Mr. LeBlanc, would you docket your calendar for me?
What date was that?
April 9th. Is that good? Is that a good date for you?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
April the 9th?
April 9th. Okay, yes, Judge, that's fine.
Okay, we'll set it for April the 9th, MTRP hearing. Okay. Mr. Cardenas Mendoza, you can get with your attorney. He'll give you your reset date. And of course, your bondsman as well will do the same thing, but you're free to go and have a good day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, you're excused, Mr. LeBlanc. Have a good day.
You too. Thanks.
Your Honor, this is David Grove. I have one client, and we just asked
our announcement would be to ask for our first reset.
Okay, hold on.
And he's been outside and I'm on Zoom.
Okay, yeah, you're kind of breaking up. We're gonna go get your client. We'll go get Mr. Grove's client.
Sharon Berry is my client.
Yes, yeah, he's going to get him. Mr. Grove, you can put your video on if you need to.
Yes, sir.
You Mr. Berry?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, we're on the record in cause number 327572, the state of Texas versus Sharon Berry. And that's your full name, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Mr. Berry? You doing all right? Yes, Mr. Berry, your attorney, Mr. David Grove, is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Grove, do you have an announcement for the court?
Yes, Your Honor, we've received some of the discovery, but don't have the videos yet. But I'd ask for another 30-day resetting, if we could, to make our announcement on this case.
Okay, just hold on a minute. The coordinator will give you your reset date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
319.
Well, could you repeat that, Mel?
319.
Okay, so it's March 19th, 2021. Okay, and I think that's the only case.
Your Honor, we'll be back with the court on that date.
Okay, Mr. Grove, this is your only case. You're excused and you're free to go. Have a good day. And Mr. Berry, you're also free to go and you can have a good day as well.
You too, sir.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's see, Mr. West. Is his client? Which one? Okay, why don't you call and get Robles? Okay. We're on a record in cause number 318874. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Jody Suzanne Robles. Is that your full name?
Yes.
How are you doing, Miss Robles?
I'm good, trying to stay warm in the cold weather like everybody else.
Yeah, I understand. Now, Miss Robles, we have a motion to revoke your probation. You're here in person, but your attorney, Mr. John West, is appearing via Zoom. Mr. West, do you have an announcement for the court?
Yes, Your Honor. We have come to an agreement in this case. The issue is, kind of just lay everything out for you, is that she's getting 15 days in jail. However, she does work and has I don't say weird schedule, but not a normal Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 schedule. So we were asking the court if the court would accept her to do her 15 days in jail on her days off, then we could get that thing taken care of.
Y'all would have to set up a schedule.
Yes.
We can set it for a plea, but y'all would have to set a schedule for the court to look at.
And Your Honor, that's what I talked to Mr. West about, and we mainly wanted to see if the court was willing to consider that type of schedule before we submitted a plea.
Yes, the court will be willing to do that. Okay. Now, Mr. Let's see, Barlow, you have any objections?
No, Your Honor, we don't have any objections.
Okay. Now, okay. So we just need to reset it for a plea date. Is that correct, Mr. West?
Yes, sir. We can do that. We can get the schedule, and I'll get it to Ms. Ramos, and we can, I guess, prepare an order or something that has it in there. I don't know how the court wants to do it. However the court wants to do it, we'll do it.
I mean, it'll have to be in the plea form when y'all.
Yes, when you do the plea, the clerk needs it to put it in.
Okay, that's all I need to know is how y'all want us to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how much time do you need again?
I can do it next. We can do it next week, Your Honor.
Miss Smith, could you give us a date?
I don't have a date for next week. However, I can do it for 3/19, and whenever he wants to move it up, feel free to call me and I'll change it and put it on the docket.
Is that fine with you, Mr. West? You're on mute. Mr. West, you're on mute.
I was on mute. Sorry, I'm home with my little one, so I'll make sure y'all can't hear her running around. We'll get it set up, and then we can maybe do it quicker than the 19th, but let's put it on the 19th for now. And then once I get Miss Robles' schedule, we will get it prepped up.
Okay. Mr. West, Ms. Robles, your case is going to be reset for March 19th of 2021. Get in contact with your attorney. Well, you can talk that over with your attorney, but stay in contact with your attorney. Your case is going to be reset to March 19th of 2021, and this is your only case, so you're free to go.
Okay.
And have a good day, and stay warm.
I will.
Okay, now, Mr. West, I don't think your other Mr. Timothy Lewis. Is Timothy Lewis here?
He's in jail, Your Honor. We're waiting on his felony case. His felony case was originally set for this past Tuesday. However, due to, Snowmageddon or whatever you want to call it, we did not have that date. So I'm not sure when his date got reset to yet.
Okay, now what
March 15th.
Okay. By the name of Marietta Acosta?
That was one, Your Honor, I think we were on a couple weeks ago. We were here on Zoom, and that was her last day of pretrial diversion. And I think she was supposed to have finished that, and that should have been dismissed.
Was it? So we checked to see?
I hadn't signed a dismissal in that, Mr. West. I was still waiting on that. Probation was still waiting on the form that she was supposed to submit with her community service. Things may have got messed up with that, with the snow issue. So, and I don't know that she knew, because they are literally just waiting for a community service.
So, now she hadn't appeared in court on this particular case. Mr. West, can you get in contact with her to appear by Zoom or telephone?
It was supposed to be a dismissal, that's why.
Yeah, it's supposed to be dismissal. Right. She didn't show up, so I don't know if I'll be able to get her. I guess she's out of school because I think school's canceled. But let me, I can see if I can reach her and get her to call in.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, because I don't see anything. Yeah, no, they didn't do the dismissal. Okay. So I think let's see, that was the only other case that you had. We'll give you time to do that, and you can just maybe Zoom back in with, okay, Mr. West? Okay, you're free to go. Mr. Would you call Rakesha Bullard?
I also have some announcements from the court when you're ready, Judge.
Okay. We're on the record in cause number 327646, the state of Texas versus Rakesha Henry Ballard.
Yes, sir.
That's your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Ms. Ballard?
Cold.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cold out there. Mr. Macy, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Your Honor.
Okay, that's good. Mr. Macy.
I have not. I'm actually on a Zoom right now with one of the courts. Let me do this. Let me give you a call as soon as.
I'm having some problems getting all of the discovery. I got most of it, but after reviewing it, I noticed that there were some videos missing. I've been in contact with Ms. Ramos.
Okay.
She emailed me yesterday, and she's going to get me those videos that I'm missing, so I need a reset.
How much time do you need?
Is
30, 45?
Yeah.
Which?
March the 19th, I heard was a date that she'd been given other people. That's fine with me, Judge.
Mel,
that's fine with me.
Okay, it's going to be reset to March 19th of 2021. I think this is your only case. So you'll be free to go. You can have a good day. And Ms. Bullard,
yes, sir.
You can stay in contact with your attorney and you can have a good day and you're free to go as well.
All right, thank you.
All right.
And Ms. Bullard, I'll call you as soon as I get that.